Hello everyone, my name is Shawn-Myers and today I'm going to be giving you a lecture on permaculture farming. I'm going to inform you about permaculture farming and why permaculture farming is important. Permaculture farming is the way of the future. You know, if you need a reason to listen, who here has heard of permaculture farming? I mean, it's not really new. It's been around for quite a few years, but yet no one knows about it. I took a class taught by Hawking's very own Weston Lambard, and he is a permaculture farmer, and he has his own permaculture farm on his property out towards Athens, and he taught me how to be a permaculture farmer. I got a certificate in it, and now I'm gonna give you a brief overview on how to do it in case you guys are interested. Alright, it was started by Bill Milson in 1979 in Australia. He started permaculture farming because he wanted to get a better crop for the climate in Australia. It was quite, I guess their climate's harsh in areas, and he wanted to, do the best he can to get the best yield. Many other people have done permaculture farms. For example, Sue Bridge, Joel Salton, and of course Weston Lambard, my teacher. There are even schools that teach permaculture farming, like Primary School of Permaculture. That's a good one. It's a very popular one. And the Permaculture Institute, which one day I hope to attend. Now that you know how it was started, let me tell you how it works. It focuses on polyculture. Now, what is polyculture? Polyculture is using certain plants that benefit other plants. Like, say, you guys ever heard of cat gardens? Cat gardens are where you take mint, wheatgrass, and a bunch of other herbs and stuff that cats love that fend off fleas, ticks, mosquitoes, because they don't like it. So it's the same principle in permaculture. You plant things next to each other that help each other, that fend off different types of pests and insects and all that, and they work together to grow beautifully. It's just like a natural way to not use pesticides or anything that'll destroy the land. It's all about using earth to create earth. Alright. It's molded after natural ecosystems. So by doing this, you are creating ecosystems for rabbits. Rabbits will then do their business in, like, your shrubs, your autumn olives, and then it'll then fertilize it. Like, they'll do their business in there, and it'll rain, and it'll seep down, replacing nitrogen back into the soil. The plants will be like, oh my god, this is like nutrient rich. And it's so good. It's just great. Alright, and so by doing that, it creates ecosystems, and it is the best. I've told you the history and how it works, and now I'm going to tell you how you can start permaculture farming. First thing you need to do is you just need to get some land and do it. Research what plants go next to each other. You can literally go online and find hundreds of resources on how to set up a permaculture farm, how to set things up for your advantage, plant crops that will keep the bugs away, plant vegetation with the crops that wildlife can eat instead of your crops. So instead of like hanging Irish Spring soap bars out around your garden, you can just put like blackberries all around your garden, and oh my gosh, the deer are gonna go crazy over those blackberries. You can do so many things to help you prevent animals from eating your crops. I hope the information I gave you will help you understand what permaculture farming is and how you can go about getting started on your own farm. In conclusion, I have told you about the history of permaculture farming. Then I told you about how a permaculture farm started. Lastly, I told you about how you can start your own. I hope you all enjoyed the learning about this new way to farm and permaculture farming. Permaculture farming is an amazing way to farm, and it is literally the farming of the future. It's great for the environment, and it's also a very interesting way to farm.